Hi, my name is Molly Reed, and I'm going to be demonstrating and talking about a social story that I created for one of my students um, based off losing. So I didn't get permission to actually record me using this little short social story with my students. So I'm just going to describe it to you and present it how I would present it to my student. So I have a student who is very competitive and he hates losing. Hates losing. And when he does lose, he will yell, he'll cry, sometimes he will like swipe off the board, um, and he's just not a very good sport. My student is diagnosed with autism, um, so I created him a short story, and I created it just on one piece of paper because for him it's most effective for it to just be one piece of paper and not this like book that we're flipping through, and it makes it sometimes it's distracting for him, and also then if he is in like a heightened state, um, using it just kind of becomes like potentially like projectile. So I usually just laminate one of these, um, and I made it specifically for him. Um, so it says, I like to play games with my friends. Sometimes I'm the winner. I feel happy. So what I would do is put a picture of him here instead, but since I didn't get permission, I just kind of changed it up a little bit and just used PEC's images. Um, Sometimes I am not the winner and I lose. It is my friend's turn to win. I might feel sad, angry, or frustrated when I lose. That is okay. I can say, that stinks that I did not win, or it's okay, maybe I'll win next time. I do not cry, yell, or hit my friends. I say to my friend, good job winning, and give them a high five. So this kind of helps him understand, and we read this before we play a game. So just to kind of like prepare him for losing sometimes, and we'll talk about it. Okay, what are some things that you can say when you lose? And one time he said, "Oh darn," or "That stinks." He kind of says that sucks, which we try to redirect to say, "Oh no, you can say that stinks," but just for him to like, if it's appropriate, if you think it's appropriate for your student, then that's fine. And then we'll talk about, okay, what can you do if you lose? Like, you can ask them to play again, or you can congratulate them. Um, and then how do you feel when you lose? So kind of just talking through those emotions, but also getting him to acknowledge, like, okay, like, if I do lose, then, I need to be a good sport. I can't put my hands on people because then my friends aren't going to want to play with me. And stuff like that. So that's just my really short social story that I've done specifically for one of my students who is a really terrible loser. Like it turns into physical aggression, and we've used this, and we've actually seen a decrease in physical aggression, and him just understanding that it's all right and it's okay to lose, and because we can play again and you can try again another time. So we've seen a decrease in his non-compliance, physical aggression, and tantruming since implementing these, and we do it before we play the game. That way, we're not waiting till he has these behaviors and saying, okay, let's stop, let's read. And then we read it after the game, like if we do lose. Okay, let's see let's read it again. So it's really effective for him. So thanks for listening.